Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you a round one, best of three matchup from the Swordless Bracket of the Battle for Hyrule 2 between jkoper and johntabin. And I'm going to pass it over to our commentary team of Swordless Twitch Flip and Red Octorok. Take it away, you two.
Hey guys, Swordless Twitch Flip, you can just call me Flip for confusion's sake, am very excited to see these guys run. They're coming up on time, they're going to take off and seemingly do nothing except grab money for a minute, but Red Octo and I are here, ready to hang out, ready to call the game. Just keep an eye on the screen and you'll see what's going to happen. Of course, we'll explain it to you as we go. Got jkoper, classic swordless runner. First guy I ever watched do it. And johntabin, the man who knows everything about everything.
He's definitely our go-to guy, but so he's running this, so we can't ask him in chat questions.
That's right. Here they go. You can probably just count on him to do what he's supposed to. We're going to make a right, several rights in fact, and they're going to go and get some resources. What we like to call money in this we run. Red Octo's in here with me. We're both excited to see these guys run. This is not going to be easy for johntabin, I don't mind telling you. He's a devoted sword user.
I mean, it's so good. Why would you not use it?
Well, I could come up with a couple of reasons, but we'll debate that some other time. We're going to both stop by for the 30 secret up here in the Armos. Then they're going to try to very carefully make their way up and around to the northeast. Victoria's Secret, I like to call it, because it's not secretive at all. Everybody knows where it is. jkoper takes 2 licks. This is one of the few dangerous times in this run. You can take too many touches and just die unexpectedly. But he looks like he's made it with no trouble. I should not have said that.
I was gonna say, yeah, with a sword, this is a very casual walk, but this is a very treacherous part of learning swordless.
Oh man, he takes the extra lick. As I said, it's very difficult to make it across that last. Those techites are just so gnarly, so random. They jump right into you. So he's gonna make his way back over there. That is not a run-ending proposition. In this category, things happen. I can attest to it. Meanwhile, John's going to get his first weapon. Some of you may not think this is a weapon. Randomizers made it a little more convenient to say it is, but the blue candle, 1 shot. But with that 1 shot, you can do quite a bit. jkoper's going to make his way hurriedly back up, try and get his northeast secret.
Now, what would you say is the most important thing in swordless runs? Your bomb counting or something else?
Absolutely. When if you have to pick something to be good at, it's don't get hit so you can get to 10 as often and as regularly as possible. And that's not easy.
I'm using his...
johntabin gets the early bomb. Lucky bomb drop. It's the... Oh, man. It seems like you never get them when you want them, and he certainly did. jkoper is in with his money, and it's like it never happened now. John's grabbing the arrow. He doesn't need to spend money on bombs. He can if he wants to, but he decides against it. I would too. He's going to get up here and try to sneak in for the vintage meat, as Third Extent likes to call it. He'll probably Up+A there.
Yes, this is an Up+A category, right? Yeah, okay.
It is, and they're going to be, especially here at the early stages, they're going to be using that quite a bit. With only 3 hearts, it really doesn't matter. How many times you Up+A, as long as it's convenient. So I often feel terrible for these guys when they're playing any percent no Up+A. It looks tedious. jkoper in with his second 100. You see they're both holding that money right up. He goes for the... Oh, he does not get the early bomb. Now that's the ordinary happenstance right there. You try it and it doesn't work. He gets his clip. He's trying to get up and get the kill, and he doesn't get it. So he's going to just go up and buy bombs. It's really nice if you can save that 20 rupees because it saves you time having to stop and get them later. Meanwhile, johntabin is already in 1. He's going to walk into this guy, take his key, and make his way back to the start. He already did the pirouette, where he enters and returns and unlocks the door. What's that, Red?
I was saying that's a nice key to get because you just bump into it and it just gives it to you.
You can, again, it's when you're first starting these runs, that's a place where you can die unexpectedly. If you hit him from the top, it's really not a problem, but sometimes you can hit him from the side and you won't necessarily get to the key before you get knocked out of the way. And that can be frustrating if you've only got half a heart left. jkoper's got his resources together, and now he's heading up to 1. John's got the bow, meanwhile. He's got an arrow. He's swapped over to it. He's ready for battle now. Got a candle, bow and arrow, and bombs. He can rule the world. Ooh, turns back for a quick 5 rupee. Second, especially in the early game, is your rupee count. It's not that it's hard to get your rupees, but you really need those arrows, and the more of them you can conserve, the less time you have to spend getting more rupees. So you're going to see them using quite a few arrows, probably building up their rupee count as well, just in case.
jkoper got a bomb off an Octorok, so that was nice. He's up to 8 bombs.
Very nice. John gets the lucky one in the red gorilla room there, where he grabs the banana. A lot of guys don't like the boomerang, but it's darn handy when you're running this route.
Yeah, those keys, so you don't have to waste the money on them.
Yes. Also gets you a quick count on the old man. John done with level 1 already, but as you can see from jkoper's pace there, he's in 1. He's right ahead, or right behind him there. There's plenty of action.
I didn't know the boomerang did the old man count. That's interesting.
So the boomerang it's very interesting. Of course, if John were here, he'd explain it more accurately, but it's my understanding that if you're right against the old man and you shoot the boomerang, it counts as 7 kills. It increments a kill for every turn of the boomerang. So you can quickly, in the room where you get the bomb upgrade, you can quickly count your count up to 7 and then go to the blue Dark Nut room. So that's one instance where it's handy, but you can also back away from the old man and it gives you like 1 or 2 hits, depending on exactly what frame you are standing away from him or something. John's probably listening to this going, he's not explaining it right. All right, he's making his way through 3. Now, 3 is the only, not the only, 3 is the first, I'm sure jkoper would agree, legitimate place to die, because Manhandler will just randomly kill you. He will just walk right over you. Your health count is very low in this at this point in the run, so of course you do have to get through these Dark Nut rooms ahead of time. But John did not do great for his bomb count there, so he's going to have to try to get some bombs together between now and the time he gets to Manhandler. But there's plenty of chances to do that.
He deliberately didn't do the upshoot. He left 1 Keese alive. I think so when he goes back, he gets that guaranteed 4 drop for Manhandler.
Mm-hmm. He's going to Up+A here so he can re-up his hearts. And that you may be exactly right. That's just a quick safety strat he did. jkoper, meanwhile, out of 1. He's heading to 3 himself. They'll be, once again, John's about halfway done with 3, and jkoper will be just entering. Yeah, John's got 3 guys in here. He can get a lucky off of these guys, and you can count on John to have the correct count to do so. What he's really hoping for, he's really hoping for that pattern.
Doesn't even have to go back up.
What did I say? I knew he had the right count.
I
don't know why John doesn't run this category for a few months and go ahead and get the world record. Like, can count it off, I promise you. All right, jkoper gets a fairy drop and goes ahead and clears out that first gel room for the drop there.
Beautiful Manhandler for John.
Manhandler really just deleted himself for John.
I was going to say, it just went right for that bomb.
Yeah. Where do you want? Right here, John? Okay, you got it. He's looking really good coming out of here. So now he'll be making his way up to 4. Do not finish 4. You will, however, be getting the ladder out of there, which will come in handy for 5. jkoper just got all the bomb drops.
Yeah.
He cleared out
clean.
his, cleaned out that room nice and easy. He's gonna grab his raft. Probably take, well, I don't know. He may like his count where it is. Yeah, he does. Gets an Up+A and goes.
All right, 4 is scary with a sword. Let's see what it's like without a sword here.
I would agree. Well, you know, this is a room that's a great example. These rooms with these keys in them, without the boomerang, at this stage, you really don't have any efficient way to kill any of them, so you just have to dodge them. But if you do try to kill them, they're so random they can take your count instantly, and that's what happens to John. Struggles with his clip. There. Oh, he takes another lick. Oh, he knows where his count is.
You can't finish this dungeon, right? He's going to go in, grab the ladder, and then leave and come back later.
Yep, that's exactly right. He's going to go and he needs the ladder for 5, which is where he'll head from here. But yeah, he needs the rod to come back and finish Gleeok. Also needs the rod to do any damage to Patra as well. So he's going to have that to make it all the way to Ganon. This run ends, if you don't know, when you enter Ganon's room and Link hoists the Triforce over his head. Will constitute the end of these runs. They used to do it where you got all the way to the end and then you went and got the wooden sword, but you didn't use it until you got to Ganon. Look at these drops John is getting. Man, I'm so jealous.
Oh, little me blocking the way here.
Yeah, man, get your friends. Oh, John does not get the hit on the like lights. He had both of them running together there, and they ran away suddenly. He is being very smart about that placement. He does not want to spend too much on arrows. He's going to use them now, but... Gosh.
How many of those 30 secrets do you eat up on average in just a good swordless run?
See, I really don't like to overuse them. I'll bomb the one above your start screen and get the 30 there. I'll get the Armos 30. And then about, I don't know, 2/3 of the time I'll get the 30 that's next to Heart Rock. As I'm going to 5. If I'm low enough, I'll just go ahead and grab them. I really don't see any reason for either one of these guys to do that. Strictly speaking, 30 rupees is enough for them to get through it. And they're gonna, they're both gonna keep up with their counts enough to get 5ers from time to time also. So,
yeah, that's true.
Time-wise, I think you only lose, 20 seconds or something like that going to the extra screen, and then another 8 or 10 getting the rupees, but that can add up. Oh yeah, Coper's out of 4 as well, and he's rolling right along after I'm sure he shook the nerves off after that weird death right there at the beginning of the run. So he's making his way right on through. John, looks like John just went right on up. He's not getting any extra rupees right now. Went over and got his potion, and now he's heading to grab the recorder. So in many ways, this Olive Garden room, the room before the recorder, is easier in Swordless. He's going to grab the bomb upgrade right before he goes in there, so he's going to enter that room with 12 bombs, and that's all he's really got to kill these blue dark nuts is bombs. So he's going to have to be accurate. He's going to want his count to be right, and he's going to be very careful. Probably going to see some pause strats if I'm any judge.
Yeah, that'd be scary without the bomb upgrades.
These guys used to do this all the time with just 8 bombs. Yeah, they're routed the same. Pretty much doing the same run. jkoper does stop for the money, and like I said, he's 10 down from johntabin for rupees, and he may have a plan. I was watching his old runs today, and he may be planning on trying to get the blue ring. He's joked about that in the past. Oh no, John takes a bop. So now John has to get his count back up to a reasonable amount so he can get these drops off the blue dark nuts. Now he could have used his arrows, but he was already on his boomerang, and so that helps him out. He's deciding to go. He doesn't want to risk not getting a bomb drop, so he's going to go in and out. I guess maybe he changed his... Oh, the old man doesn't reappear. That's right. We both forgot about it, John. All right, so he's got to make do with 12 and hope he can kill everybody without taking any hits so he can get a bomb drop. Not hyper important, but it's pretty darn important at this stage. He does have the Gibdo bomb that he can get, but these guys are not coming together for him. He takes a death. Oh. So that's not horrible news for John. He's got to go back through the way he came. So he and jkoper are going to be just about neck and neck now at the end of this. jkoper's going in and getting his bomb upgrade now. He's got the boomerang in hand, so yep, he also does the whack to the old man's face. So that increments his count up to a 7. May or may not. Nah, he's fine with killing 3 guys.
See, John's picking up the Gibdo bomb pack now.
Right, and that's wise. He can get his count up and try to get it back, and then, you know, ideally he won't be too low on bombs when he gets through in the Olive Garden. He wants to leave here with bombs too, because if you know anything about this swordless run, the next level he fools with is level 6, and you want every bomb you can possibly walk into 6 with. jkoper's being nice and patient. He's already made his mistakes early in the run. He doesn't want to make any more. And he doesn't. He's going to leave there with 6 bombs. He's going to grab 4 from the Gibdos if he needs to. And he's going to be just fine. Now John, as you can see, is taking it nice and easy this time. He doesn't get a great pattern on those guys, but he's going to get them. As long as they don't do something silly. But see, now he doesn't have that drop in the Gibdo room, so he's going to have to rely on count and luck. Let me reset here. We're in Dodongo. Oh, and it's sinking now.
Good. Let's see.
Yeah,
I have on Twitch.
Get it worked out here. Yeah, jkoper heading through the bunnies now. As I see it. He's going to hope for a good count on Dig Dogger. Yep, he gets all his bunnies killed. Popping the bombs, he's probably going to just menu back and forth instead of trying to shoot him down. We'll catch up here in just a moment.
Nice little lead for jkoper here.
Yeah. John, though, he's
behind.
not showing any signs of slowing down. Right, just behind him there. Ooh, and now I'm nervous for him. The dreaded 6. These guys at the world record route also walks these guys. They do their scrolls back and forth from right to left, from 5 pretty much straight to the west to the level 6. I always whistle to 3, and I think I've just gotten used to that as a safety strap because you can farm for a quick bomb through a couple of those screens on your walk to 6. So that you don't enjoy here. Part of the reason they like to go that way, though, is there are very few enemies that they have to deal with as they just clip their way right across there. jkoper just stopped by for the bracelet.
Yeah, they might use the warp rocks later on, maybe. I'm not sure what those officially are called.
Does take some damage heading into 6, but here he goes. Decides to get his hearts back to the top. As high as it can go with an Up+A. Arms a bomb. Oh, he does get a wasted clock there, though. Yeah, he's going to go back and forth a couple of times, get his bomb count all the way up. Okay.
I have not seen this strategy before.
There's, I want to say it's 5 or 6 of those Wizardrobes in that first room, so you can farm off of them. I like to, once I'm anywhere near 10 or so, I like to just count my way up to, using the belfry up here. The Keys room has 8 guys in it. They only cost you a half a heart if you touch one, so you can get your count to 0 if you're not sure where you're at, and then you can try to kill those guys. If you have the boomerang, it doesn't cost you any money, and if you don't, then you can shoot them down with arrows.
Now, they don't have anything else to buy, right? They're 37 and 21s, just all
no,
for
that's
arrows
right.
now?
That's right. They may spend money on bombs if they get desperate, but that will mean something has gone horribly wrong. Oh my, did jkoper take a red whizzy beam to the face?
Yep.
Nice. No more. Well, he won't get any more of those, but he is not getting the best pattern off of these blues. John has made it to 6. He's doing a little farming himself now. He's done with that. He's taking out the banana and heading up.
Now, Wizrobes only take damage to the bomb and then the wand itself, right? Not the wand beam?
No, just the bomb. The rod itself will not hurt them for some reason.
Interesting. Even like if you get close and use it like a sword?
Not that I'm aware. That would be cool. But alas. Yeah, no, it's part of the difficulty of the run that they'll have to keep a good bomb count going through 9 through those 2 rather difficult Wizardrobe rooms.
At least the bubbles aren't scary.
Yeah, no, the bubbles are actually very helpful. In a terrible spot, you can actually hit a bubble and get your iframes for a few minutes. Few minutes. No, that's not how long it is. jkoper's going to stand in this door here and wait for the Wizardrobes to align. They do. He gets a quick drop. And even though he did not get... Ooh, he's got a decision to make now. If his count's not exactly like he likes it, then he's going to have to leave 6 and come back without bombs. He's going to have a real struggle in here. So he's going to have to wait for these orange guys, or these red whizzies to line up, and then he's going to have to bomb them. Yeah. If he doesn't get the drop, he's going to be in real trouble. I don't know if he knows best, you know, but if I were him, I would have cowered it out and went back to the beginning and farmed a bomb. Or farm the bomb packs again, because now that he's beat that first Wizardrobe room, it's empty now except for the bubbles. So you won't have to deal with him any longer.
Well, this is the room I can't get past ever in my attempts, so.
This room it's awful. Now you see this is a great technique. John does get a bomb drop, so now he's got just a little bit of wiggle room. It's one of the things that makes this category horrible. So jkoper loses his last bomb, so he opts to Up+A and leave 6 entirely. He's going to move on for some bombs and probably, let's see, he's going to get
John's
a potion maybe? No, I think he already has his potion. Yeah, he's going to get some more money. That's right. John has the rod now. And once you have the rod, you're still not quite out of the woods. There's a second magical breakfast room, and it's not easy either. But if you can make it through that, then you've got a pretty good run going.
Tell if jkoper's screen froze here, or if he... okay, he's going again.
Yeah, I think it was just having a moment to just think and plan properly, like what would be his best plan here. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't know what to do myself if that had happened. If you're running, John's taking a death. Okay, that's not as bad as it can be, but John takes a death before he can get to that second magical breakfast room. As I was saying about jkoper, this is a terrible spot because he'd really like to farm some bombs. He'd really like to, to not have to stop and get stuff like that. But instead, looks like he's going to go into, he's going to go into 7, get some bombs in there, and then make his decisions around. This is usually if you're running this just for PB, then you up-A at this. I mean, you reset at this point. This is, this is like, oh, this is too bad. I'm not going to finish this run. But he's in a race situation, and it's not the end of the world. So he's going to try and make something happen. And if John makes a mistake, then he can be right back in it.
This definitely seems like a category for in a race that you might see it change hands constantly.
Sure. Yeah, and it's fun it's fun for me, and people mock me about that, but it really is because of this. It's because it really is anybody's game, and because it kind of lends it a certain amount of freedom. It's not that serious. Sometimes the game just beats you up, man. That's how it is. Probably a life lesson in there, but I don't care.
Nice review.
So John, John's getting his counts up. He's up to 4 now. Now he's in the belfry. He knows he's going to increment his count up to 8. Oh, he would have if he hadn't took a bop. Now he's going to get to 3. Yep, took another bop. Now he's going to get to 1. This room is mean. He's going to move on. He can get his count up to 1 there. He's got the rod, so he can work his count up on other enemies than the Wizardrobes, and then try to get past them. jkoper is going through level 7, which I hadn't really thought about before, but probably works just fine.
Now, I imagine getting that red candle is also going to be very helpful.
They
use that so much.
jkoper knows techniques, that you and I will never know because he was, one of the guys who helped develop them. So it's, Thank you, Optimistic. I like that. Yeah, nice work. So yeah, he's going to get the red candle. He's got much better battle capabilities. On meanwhile, farms his next set of bombs. He can make it out of the second magical breakfast room with that bomb count. With 7 bombs, and if he makes it out of here, then he can farm bombs much like jkoper did in 7. So you're gonna see him. Yep, he potioned up there. He doesn't want to die anymore. He's ready to get this run on the road. These blue guys are terrible about lining up.
Ooh, that's scary.
Really good bomb placement, but blue guys dodge him a bit. He's got 3 bombs left. He's got 2 Wizardrobes left. Now he's down to 1 bomb. Oh, he does have a drop, though.
Awkward spot. Good thing you got that boomerang.
Great work. jkoper's little low on health on this Dig Dogger, but hopefully he'll drop. And he does. Very good.
The likes are not in a drop group, right? So you can't pin bomb them.
I think surely you can get it on the 10th,
You can
though,
get them
right?
on the 10. I don't know.
Me neither. Again, it's one of those. I think they're 9 hit points or something, but I can't remember having used them or tried to use them. I bet somebody in chat knows that, though.
I was going to say, usually you see the Zols, but I don't know if that was because they're just little weaklings or because they are a drop group. I don't think... I pull up my sheet, but I don't know where it is.
jkoper makes it done with 7. John up 8 out of 6. Working his way back to 4 now. He's got a weapon. He's ready to use it.
Okay, yeah, they look like they are not in a drop group, so they're listed in with the Armoses, Keys, and the little gels.
They give nothing at all, then, I see. That does make sense. Lord knows you never get anything out of them.
You might be able to do that. I know you can do it with Keys. If you bomb the 10th Keys, then the next drop enemy will drop the bomb there. It just like stores the value. They won't give you the bomb for that, like that room. You have to go get another kill in.
jkoper just cleared the whole blue moblin screen there, and he just can't get a lucky bomb drop. He's heading back into 6, though. He does know where his count is, at least. And he's got plenty of money to shoot a few things if necessary, so... He's going to have to redo this magical breakfast room, and that is not awesome. Get a bomb here? Oh, he's going to... I see, he's going to line them up again and get his drop that way. Yeah, don't make a mistake, thank you. And he gets a double. Fantastic. Now he's thinking again. Do I want to Up+A and get more bombs? Yeah, I think I do. Meanwhile, johntabin gets the bomb drop, and he's off into Gleeok's room. Now, you guys who are used to having a stick against this Gleeok, you guys are about to be very upset. John's going to beat this guy in about 6 hits. Already one head, 1, 2, 3 hits on the other head. I think it's 7 or 8 hits in total, but still. Very quickly.
Now, are we going to see them grab hearts in all the dungeons? I imagine not, because they don't have to worry about magical sword or anything like that. Or do you get a lot of safety hearts?
I would expect that John will get, whatever heart drops come up, unless he just feels pressed. I well remember Lack Attack's world record video. He talks about needing that kind of stuff. So you always need your gosh, I'm sorry, I'm distracted watching jkoper in this magical breakfast room. Okay, he got him. All right, he's got a good bomb count now, so he's gonna make it there. Yeah. Sorry about us being behind there on comms, guys. They're trying to get it straightened out. So.
Wizrobes just know where to stand to be in jkoper's way here.
I was saying about Lack, though. Lack was saying that you every 2 hearts you grab is 1 hit from Patra. And right there at the end of the run, the last thing you want to do is die to Patra right outside Ganon's door. But that can easily happen. So they might be very happy to grab those Gleeok hearts that always spawn way away from where you're at. Right, jkoper's made it through the worst of it. He's got 12 bombs in here now. Oh, he just got a drop, too. He's hiding in the door because he can't take a touch. And you see, he doesn't really want to risk. Okay, he's going to grab those bombs. Didn't really want to risk coming out of the door because if he takes 1 hit, this room has got to be done all over again, and he really does not want that to happen. He's even now conserving bombs because he's still got the second. Oh, he takes another shot. Oh, man. It's rough. There's a reason us swordless runners are angered by level 6. She's a cruel mistress.
Yeah, I looked, and we're the same video feed as Twitch. It's just our audio is behind, so... Building his camp. Back to 12?
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the only good news from that death, is that his bomb count was fine. Don winding his way through level 7? Haha. I'm a stepdad, so my dad jokes aren't quite as good. But we're just gonna continue talking, so we can let you guys know what we would have said at that time. So yeah, jkoper's got his count back up to... Right. Yes, the comms are just coming in slow. I'm almost certain it's my fault. I just don't know why.
I bet
Don.
9 is going to be another choke point for these runners, huh?
Yes, sir. Well, 8 is actually a checkpoint as well. Rod is great. The hitbox for the rod is outstanding, but those blue dark nuts are relentless. Those fireballs are relentless, and it can get like too much for you all at once. So, I have a spare potion routed in, especially for level 8, because I almost always use 2 potions to make it all the way through. And I suspect one or both of our runners are going to have similar issues. It's tough. Now you get a lot of health drops in there, so if you can keep after it, then you can make it through. But it's not easy. jkoper taking no chances with his bomb count. He is making absolutely certain that this is right. Couldn't quite get up there for those red wizrobes. He wants to make sure he gets as much out of these bombs as he can. John into 8. Let's see how he does. Y'all are probably already seeing it.
It just looks like from Link's perspective, he is messing with these like wizrobes. Like, you can't touch me. Just popping in and out of the room.
John misses with his first bomb, but gets a great group on his second one. He's done fine here. Usually, yeah, and that's what he's doing. Usually the technique here is to drop, if you have bombs to spare, you drop a few bombs, 2 to 4, and then you pull out the 1 and you sort them down the rest of the way, so you don't have to farm any more bombs than you have to farm. Get some good health drops. He's going to move on to the next room. Hopefully get a quick drop here. He doesn't, so he just moves on. It's worth that. It's worth trying for 1, but if you don't get it, you can't clear that room. It doesn't matter. There's none on the floor anyway, so. Oh, he's getting bad patterns on these guys. He does good there. Meanwhile, jkoper finishing up the ride room. Gets all of his drops like he wanted. That guy is running away from his bombs, though. Okay. He's got 6 bombs coming out of here. He can get his count up. John potions, meanwhile.
It's not a room you want to die in again.
No.
At all.
Especially, no, these are the worst rooms to die in. Everything comes back. Nothing stays dead. John making use of that great hitbox with the rod. It only does 4 damage, I think, but it's got a wide arc. Oh, jkoper gets the rod and then dies. Oh man, I'm telling you, this run is always like this. It's just a tough run. Now John gets a clock, and so he's going to clear out this room, get the bomb, and so now he's got to worry less about that in level 2.
And now, because this is the Up+A category, they don't have to do any sort of touchback like you would in some of the other tournaments, right?
That's correct. Yeah, he's die, you die. jkoper, I can guarantee you, is sick of looking at level 6. He left it and came back to it, and he's still looking at it. Yeah, Plet, sorry about that if you're just joining us. Audio's a little behind. They're working on it, though.
Ooh,
Does
nice
leave the
finish
heart
from
on the floor.
Connor. That one usually gets left in a lot of the categories, at least. Except for, of course, 100%.
John's got half a potion. He's going to make short work of 2. Then he's going to almost certainly leave there with a high bomb count.
So going into 2 this late in the game seems like you're going to be really, really well equipped for 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the rod is magical for this. It's just really, that rope would not get in his way. But yeah, it's, really quick to use the rod and just run through. Again, if you're used to running this with a stick, then you're going to be very angry to see this. As the Moldorm is going to basically lie down and die. These guys, die very quickly. Ropes are, always pretty easy to get through. But you always have beams is also a really great thing in this level.
You don't have to worry about money pressure.
jkoper has so many bombs, he's just using them on like lights now. He's out of there. He's going to finish up 6. He might be finishing up as I'm saying this, as you're hearing it. But
we'll just have to comment 30 seconds ahead of time, so we'll just dict everything.
Yeah. All right, looks like our audio is straightened out now, they said. So hopefully y'all can, since we're a little ahead now, so you know things you don't. Ah. Oh, John gets all the bombs, leaves the floor bombs. He can go back in and refill, and he may very well do it. Don't run so far away, John. There you go. jkoper, barring anything silly, is done with level 6 at last, and I know he's happy about that. John gets a gold. Wait a minute, is that right? Looks like his splits are backwards
plus
there.
372, so it's a gold in a bad way on his split.
I see.
Big Dogger didn't drop any bombs for him, did he?
Dodongo there? Oh, no. Yeah, no. You can sword them, but if you don't have the sword, one memorable time I thought the rod would kill them if you stunned them, but no, alas. They only die to smoke and swords. All right. Johntabin heading into the dreaded 9. If you're just joining us, it's been quite a race. There's been a couple of missteps by both runners. I don't think either one of them are very happy right now, but the race is going on, so.
And it's 2 out of 3, so regardless of what happens this race, there will be another one, and then potentially a third.
Come on, John.
Gonna use his. There you go.
Decide to use the rod. Yeah, I think the strat in the world record run is I think he swaps to the boomerang, and then you can increment the old man coming up here as well. But you can freeze these like lights, which is really fun because they're always irritating. Yeah, as you can see by John just getting grabbed by one. Ganon cannot be damaged by the wand, but the run will end when they enter Ganon's room and hoist the Triforce. That will be the end of the run. Yeah, it's when they enter his room, and then Link will be destroyed. Sadly.
Or you can use logic and reason to talk Ganon down.
Yeah, he could try and appeal to his more, human and non-masculine side, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it is, his less swiney nature. There we go. And
I think they were saying he's a werepig, right? So
that's the way I heard it. Yes, sir. John goes in and out of go to the next room.
See if he boomerangs the old man.
He hurts himself first, so he can increment his counter to 0. And now he's going to hit the old man, and he hits him twice. So he's hoping that means 9, is what he's hoping. Now he's really hoping that he can kill both of these guys with 3 bombs. He absolutely has to kill one of them. His count is not great. So now he's going to go, I bet you he's going to go now and try to fight Patra. That would be what I would do. Yeah, he's down to 1 bomb. There's a guaranteed drop from Patra here. He's got the health if he needs it. Oh no, I thought he had a potion. I thought he had a half a potion left. He does not. He's going to go in and out here. Bomb down. Oh. John knows things, man.
Dungeon. Yeah.
Yes. John knows things we don't know. He's going to get his count up in here.
Or maybe, is there a static bomb in this room?
There is a static bomb in that room that I never knew about, John.
And she can kill that one and Patra.
Yeah, so that's almost certainly what he's going to do here. He's already in this room anyway, and he's got to get past Patra. So he's going to run in, whap whap. The trouble is you have to move at the same time. But he gets him. Oh, he gets a pretty good pattern, but he decides.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think he got knocked out of the door, or he ran away.
Yeah, I think it's a not. Or if you're used to like doing the slash turn around, you can accidentally shoot into the door. I've done that.
Unless says that's the shoot bomb, which I no. Yeah, no, that's exactly right, Dunlop. That's exactly what I would do. Now, John his health is in really bad shape. He is in a dangerous spot with his Patra. He makes it through, but goodness gracious.
Suppose you could use the old man to build a fairy count now. That wouldn't be too hard, because...
And he may do that, though. He's still only got 1 Wizrobe left in that room. And so if he can get his count up, yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's just trying to play it nice and safe. He's got no reason to do anything silly.
Cooper in a scary room here. Or Coper,
hey,
sorry.
John gets the good drop there too, so he's up to 9 now, and he can actually get his count up again and have 12 bombs and have no more to worry about when it comes to health. Now, I mean when it comes to bombs, but now his health is an entirely different issue. He just took a hit. Now his count is at 0 again. He's going to try and get all these guys together and hope for a drop. He gets the... John is a magician, man. That was so good.
jkoper just got to fight his Gleeok now. He's got a decent amount of hearts.
He's got the health.
Think the wand's Yeah.
He's going to be able to make his way through this. This is not an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination, but these experienced runners, especially these guys who are used to going 3 first, and it's not impossible for them. Now he opts to go get the heart, and he's probably thinking this has already been bad enough. I do not want to. John's trying to get that. John's trying to get his count right. Okay. He kills the Patra, so he doesn't have to worry about losing his count here. Just trying to walk through. Oh, he must have his count up. Yeah, he's ready for this. Okay, I see. I've got to watch his counts better. Like, that's the second time he's tricked me. Yeah, I should be watching John's run after this. I'm telling you, man, these are very good safety safe strats here.
A little bit of a breather room or dungeon for jkoper now. Build up bombs in this dungeon. There's static bombs too. You can just walk in and grab a 4-pack.
He's gonna hope to get a drop here. Doesn't. Yeah, so he's gonna have to walk into these rooms, and it's just This level especially can be very annoying because it's so frustrating that he looks like he's annoyed too. He's just running through. You could get bomb drops from these guys if they would just give them to you, but you know you don't always get them, and so then you can waste a whole minute trying to get bombs built up where they could have just gave it to you. John in the last very difficult room. Yes, that was wonderful. John finishing off the last very difficult room. He takes a red Wizzy to the face, leaves bombs on the floor because he knows I hate that. Oh boy. He knows I can't stand that. All right. John takes his quick bop. He's in... I mean, he is being so free with his health, and I would be terrified. He's got 2 hits he can take. He can take from Patra. He's got 1 hit he can take from Patra, and then he dies with the next hit. So he has got to be very careful. He takes a half. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I guess knowing you don't have to actually fight Ganon, even though like the really experienced players, their Ganon fights aren't like. But yeah, you don't want to be too reckless with the.
Patra can paint you in a corner so fast. You know, Patra decides to float left suddenly, and like he's done for. You know, like it can be so bad so quickly. Gets the great pattern, and he really did play it safe. But like, you see where Patra is? What if Patra went to the left like that?
Yeah,
like, he would be in very bad shape.
All right, get your GGs ready.
Get those GGs together. We don't want to ruin it for y'all because we're 20 seconds ahead, but
spoilers.
We can get them ready anyway. Okay, and John is finished, so jkoper is going to let that be that.
The way that the capture card on John's screen looks, like Link's just holding up his hands in surrender. There's no Triforce there. Just like, I give up. I don't know if that's what it looks like on your screens.
It is. No, that's exactly what it looks like, yeah. John, 50-12. Very nice, very nice. I'm sure they're going to give these guys a moment. And that was a 50-minute run, so... Yep, John will need just a couple of minutes, it looks like, and we will too, so they can get our comms a little bit straighter. We appreciate all these guys behind the scenes. It's awesome that we get to do this, man. GG's, John, and jkoper, we know you'll be back kicking butt here in just a minute, so look forward to seeing that. This is my favorite category, I mean, obviously, but this has been such an exciting thing to see in a race. Really is exactly why this category is this much sometimes.
I definitely don't know what's happening.
That's right. All right, let me get some sweet tea. I'm going to be quiet for just a second.